Today, we are going to make some grass. No, I'm not in Colorado, so it's not going to be that kind of grass. It's our techniques that are so simple and sensible, your mowers will practically build themselves. Hello folks, it's Mad Dog Merv, and today on the Kit Hoarder Stash we're going to do something a little different than what we have been doing. We've been doing a lot of armor models, tanks, 1/35 scale stuff. Today we're going to look at an old funny car kit. Not just a car kit, but a funny car kit. And a lot of you may have actually built one of these back in the day. From time to time they reissue these some of these kits. This is a Revell, and this is the old Don Schumacher Super Shoe 1974 Vega Funny Car. I have actually seen this kit many times when I've gone to some of the national model shows, conventions. Anyway, this is a pretty decent rendition of the what I call the second generation Vega body, which kind of has the sloped front end on it. So we're going to open this up now. I've already started this kit, so excuse me, but I did want to review mostly the stuff that we can look at in here. First of all, I have painted this body already pink. Why would I do such a strange thing? Well, actually, there is a local racer, Joanne Reynolds was her name, and she ran, back in the day, she ran a pink Vega. I have pictures. So someday that's what that's going to be completed as. In looking at it, yeah, there's a few injector pin marks on the inside, but nothing that is really relevant. The body was nice and smooth. Looked really good. It was very, very easy to paint. I didn't have to do any cleanup to it, so that was a good thing. The chassis, which looks like I started building the chassis. Maybe not. Let's see what all's in here. Here we go. Here's the destructions. Oh yeah, by the way, there you go. See? That's what I'm going to be building. Really did exist. Okay. So, good old-fashioned Revell instructions. If you haven't seen these, they're a lot of fun. So, yeah, the body assembly, engine assembly, all the chrome stuff, two-piece tires, and then sand them. Yeah, we're not going to use those. The chassis assembly and all the little details. Throwing the engine in, throwing the chrome parts in, yada, yada, yada. And throwing decals on it. Sweet. Okay, so let's look and see what we got here. Looks like there's some two-piece tires I've already built. Here we go. So the chrome. If you remember this nightmare, I'm about to relive it. So here's the differential. By the time you scrape the chrome off the areas you need to glue it together, you wind up having to repaint this thing. Yeah, the chrome Hemi valve covers, that'll work. The wheels, by the time you clean off the sprue gates, you're going to have to do something with those edges. Yeah, man, I just remember these kits were a nightmare. And if you didn't get all the chrome off of the area you were going to glue, it wouldn't hold very long. Ugh. Yeah, I'm having flashbacks from the day. So the interior tub for the body, that's nice. The fuel cell. So I don't see a lot of flash here, and that's a great thing in this old kit. There's not a lot of flash, so we won't have a lot of cleanup to do. Just the area where the sprue gates are. the chassis, which I've already assembled, sorry. But it's a two-part chassis, goes together really, actually pretty quick and easy. This has the blower motor, the blower belt, and the prop rods, a few other little details. Seat. And the decals, the good old decals. Yeah, they're yellowed just a little bit, but you know, these might work the way they are, or we could put a coat of that decal, microsol, you know, decal stuff that saves these. Anyway, so these are still viable. We could still use these. They're not all cracked up. So if I wanted to use this on a project, that would be nice. Two-piece vinyl tires. These aren't the hard plastic, so this must be a reproduction of this particular kit, because the original had really hard plastic two-piece tires, and these are kind of a vinyl rubber type thing. They're still two-piece, and they still suck. The engine, I did go ahead and built the block on this. Just the two halves. You got a front, you got the two heads, the manifold, and the oil pan. So again, this went together quick and easy. Not much cleanup. It'll actually be a decent little funny car motor. And then I got some extra parts here that I've thrown in because, well, you know me, I can never build anything straight from the box. And so I went ahead and already threw in like some. This is what the chassis looks like when it's put together. This comes from a different kit. Actually, I think I painted that up already because I might just use that. Wanted to show you this this rear end here. So remember I told you the chrome, you go to scrape it off, you glue it together, and you're still going to have to do some painting of some sort on it because of the seam. You know, you got to clean up the seam. So yeah. Anyway, oh, there's an extra motor that I've got from somewhere. That may be what I'm going to put in there. All right, so there you go today. An old kit. You can pick these up on eBay or in at a model show. Usually for, I think I paid $15 for this. If you're paying a lot more than that, you don't have to. But sometimes you can't find it when you want it. And I've seen people actually put down a lot of money on these old kits. They really suck. Okay, I don't know, they're just kind of flimsy. You need some good glue. I always use my Tamiya extra thin cement, and that helps. I remember back in the day doing this with tube glue, and if it fell off the table, you'd have another 1,000 pieces to put back together because, you know, it just fall apart real quick and easy. So anyway, there you go. That's our review today. I do have some other funny cars that we will review from time to time, and some regular cars. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to do this one little pink project. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week on The Stash.